welcome to my channel. I'm Alex, and today we are going to be doing a cool video, my first ever drawing your OCs. Okay, so the first OC I'm drawing is Angelina by Izzy. She lives in England in the early 2000s and goes to a dressage boarding school. She enjoys sewing. She made her hat and leg warmers. She likes horseback riding, and she loves pastries. Her favorite is creme brulee donuts. So something I'd like to focus on for this character is that she likes sewing and sewed her own hat and leg warmers. So in the picture, I decided to physically draw her actually sewing the bow onto her hat. My goal for these was to have poses that make sense and are actually have a purpose, and they're not just there on a white piece of paper. So I tried to actually immerse them into their background and do something that made sense. So as far as her face, it was actually surprisingly easy. I only redrew her face like once. I really love her hazel eyes and the way her blushing is. A couple things different that I did, of course, because it's in my style, is I drew the hair a lot thicker because I just do that without thinking. The other thing that I changed is her nose. I draw a nose quite differently, but I tried to still stay true to the shape of her nose. So now we're in the inking phase. I realized when I was inking her arm that I drew her entire hand backwards. I don't know how I did that, but I'm very happy that I realized before actually inking that hand, because that would be so sad if I inked that backwards hand. But so I went back and fixed her hand, and now I'm inking it. I am drawing her little, I imagine that she has a sewing room, just because I thought it would look nice in the background. So I'm drawing her like a little shelf that has fabric on it. This drawing, I inked it slowly. I inked certain parts that I liked and then fixed the other parts. I didn't want to mess up the parts that I liked, and I didn't want to ink anything that I didn't like and make it final, because I really wanted to be proud of all three of these drawings. So now for the painting phase, I had to mix up a blonde color because Angelina has blonde hair. I actually really enjoy painting blonde hair. Of course, I don't have a pre-mixed blonde, so I always make blonde with yellow, purple, and brown. You only need a drop of purple in your yellow, and it turns into a more neutral color with less yellow in it. So this color is not exactly her hair color, but I tried my best to mix up the right color. Mine is a little bit too orange, but that's okay. Okay, so now I'm painting the bundles of fabric. I'm gonna be very truthful, I kind of just chose random colors. I don't really know exactly what colors she'd like to sew with. Of course, in the photo of her, she's just wearing black, white, and blue jeans. So I don't know what colors fabric she would use, but maybe this is just her whole collection of fabrics she's collected over the years. So yeah, I didn't do anything too crazy, but I gave her light pink, black, blue, brown color, some type of like polka dotted, speckled one, I don't know. Red, white, purple, and green. And then I gave her sewing room a light blue background to match the blue background in the original drawing. I felt like I didn't include enough blue into the drawing, so I felt like this would be a perfect way to tie it back to the original. And I couldn't think of any other better color for the background. But yeah, I am actually really happy with this drawing. I didn't make too many mistakes to where it looks bad. So yeah. Oh yeah, I really enjoyed drawing that pattern on her shirt. But here's the final drawing of Angelina. I hope you like it, Izzy. Okay, now we are moving on to CCAS's OC. This is Kimiko. Kimiko is a very pink-loving little girl. She's half Japanese, and as you can see, she just completely pinked out. So, and she's 11 years old. I almost forgot to tell you that part. I think she's absolutely adorable. I love her bright blue eyes, her pink hair. She just has lots of cute little details, and I think she has the cutest little sweater. So, in this video, I only showed you me drawing her once. I actually redrew her like 4 times on the same sheet of paper. I kept redrawing her because the first time I drew her face too small, then I drew it too big, and I was actually happy with the one where I drew her face too big, but I really wanted to show that adorable heart on her sweater, so I erased it and tried again, and this is what we came up with. So, she has pretty much straight hair with like a little ponytail on the side, and I think it's adorable. So again, I drew her hair a tad bit fluffier just because I just love fluffy hair. Her hair is already very fluffy. It's adorable. So yeah. I decided she likes pink things, so what should I draw her actually doing? My original idea was like maybe she was laying on like her pink canopy bed, because I don't know why, I just imagined she would have one, and that she was surrounded by a bunch of stuffed animals. But again, I'm doing only shoulder up poses to make there be more space on the page for their face. So I decided instead to find something else pink that she would like. So I decided that she was holding a donut. She is so excited about this donut that there's just stars and hearts in the background. I think that this picture, I'm very proud of it. It kind of just embodies very young, childlike joy to me. And I just think it's really cute. But it was actually kind of hard color matching her sweater. I had to mix up a couple different colors to layer it over and over again. But finally I got a close enough color. And then I really enjoyed shading her hair. She just has a very nice shade of pink hair. And so yeah, I had to mix up some colors over and over again for that too. But it's okay, it was really fun. So now that I've finished actually painting her, I'm painting her background. So like I said, it's kind of the embodiment of like very young child, just pure joy. So I was thinking, what should I do behind these like stars and hearts? So the original drawing has like a light pink background, which I thought was super cute. And so I did that, and then I kind of just added speckles of blue and purple to kind of make it look like a galaxy, I guess. But yeah, I think that background fit her very well, and she pops off of it. So this is final Kimiko. I hope that you like her. And last but most definitely not least is Ivy's OC, Sapphira. I think Sapphira has just a very cool personality, and she's very pretty. So I started drawing her with this reference that you see on screen. I had a lot of trouble actually drawing her hairstyle. I don't know why, but it was very hard for my brain to actually break it down into individual shapes to draw it. I think what I came out with in the end was okay, but yeah. The thing that I was pretty happy with was her face. Her face actually came out pretty good on the second or third try. I don't remember, but yeah. I was really happy about the face because I thought that was going to be the hardest part. I also don't know why, but she has very thin eyebrows, but for some reason I just don't know why I had this urge to just give her thick eyebrows, and I don't have any idea why. But her thin eyebrows definitely fit her a lot better. So for her pose, I honestly almost didn't really give her a real pose, but in the post, she has goggles on, and I didn't want to draw them on her head because I kind of had forgotten about them and already drew her hair. So I decided to draw her holding her goggles, just to actually have a hand and be their pose. Her hand is so tiny now that I look back at it, but oh well. For her skin, I took a very light, pale color and just added a lot of water. She's pretty pale, so I wanted to not make her too dark, and if I had to, go darker, but not have to go lighter, if that makes any sense. I had a lot of fun shading her hair. She has this grayish, blondish color in some of the older artworks and the artwork that I used for reference, and it was just a lot of fun shading. I think it's super cool how Ivy gave her that blondish, grayish hair color without making her look old. It just looks awesome. For her eyes, I had fun painting those. The yellow in her eye, I put it there, and then I went to put the blue in there as well, and the yellow came off on her face, and I didn't notice until a long time later. So there is a yellow splotch on her face for forever, but I ended up fixing it in the end. Poor Saf had to go through a couple different incidents because I also accidentally drizzled some yellow and purple paint on her face. Though those ones weren't as bad, it kind of gave it a little bit of a painterly vibe, though of course it was completely unintentional. For the background, I am painting a nebula, just because I thought it'd be really cool. I didn't know what else to do for the background. I was actually really nervous to paint her because I really love this character so much, but I also didn't want to mess her up, so I was so close to not painting her, but I decided in the end I should just do it because I want to, and I can't fail if I didn't try. So it's better to try and fail than to just not do it because you're too scared of failing. After I finished the background, because I got really excited about the background and actually started doing that before even finishing the character, I went back and shaded her face. see where I added the gold paint, and that just adds a little pop. I'm proud of this, and I'm happy that I actually tried to draw her and didn't pick another character because it would be easier. So I hope you like how I drew your OC, Ivy. Also, if anyone else would like me to draw their OC, you can email me at alex'sadventures@gmail.com or post it and tag me. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you enjoyed. Bye guys!